It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Cleveland Indians held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 2-1. The Toronto Blue Jays combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-3. Jorge Soler was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 4-2. The Rays sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the home victory against the Astros 10-6. The Yankees knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-5. The Angels launched 3 home runs as they dismantled the A's 10-4. The Red Sox totaled 11 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-2. The Cubs put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 6-4. The Colorado Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-4. The Washington Nationals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-5. The Atlanta Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 3-2. The Cincinnati Reds picked up 14 hits in total as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-3. The St. Louis Cardinals got 11 hits overall as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 3-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined for a 4-hitter as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-2. Andrew McCutchen had 3 hits in the contest, helping the Giants push past the Padres 3-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Afternoon now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. The Indians will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Two and two. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Kipnis on second. Ramirez at first. One gone. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Straight three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. He's set. The 0-1.
Oh, that's off the
fastball well outside. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-1. Here it is. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Indians strand a couple. It's the Tribe nothing. Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Danny Salazar is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
So digging in now, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. In now, Jorge Polanco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He has 7 hits in 20 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike two. Polanco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner back safely. The 0-1 delivery. Rips this one to first. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster 1 run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
So 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Miguel Sano as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's got 3 base hits in 27 at bats. Abreu stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses 1-1.
Ball 1 strike.
On the run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Ready with the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Second inning coming up, and the Twins are off to an early 1-0 lead. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
35. Charlie Blackmon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Castro gathers. The throw down to first, one away.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
The right fielder.
And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Striding in for the Indians, Hayden Mateo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Batting it, the first baseman, number 23, Lucas Duda.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the left-handed power threat, Lucas Duda. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And it's 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Nope. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Three-two pitch. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. One ball, one strike, the count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. It remains 1-0. Here's Neil Walker. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
The designated hitter, Neil Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And quickly, Salazar is in front 0-2.
That's a ball.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Therefore, it is Duda, and he's got it 1 away.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's batting .324. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting it, the right fielder, Aaron Alter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next, it'll be Aaron Alter. First offering on its way. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Oh, and he misses it.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. One and one to Jason Castro. Altair at second with 2 down. The set and the 1-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 2-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. First pitch on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Polanco is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike too. Encarnacion, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The set and the 2-1, and it's fouled away. Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. One for the Indians on the home run by Kipnis. We played 2.5, all even now at 1-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First delivery to him on the way. Late square, and this is popped up. Salazar is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge.
So 1 away now in the Minnesota third, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Up next for Minnesota, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. 2 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Blackmon, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lined hard toward right center. Buxton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Hayden Mateo. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Mateo, just a 19-year-old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit in the air to left field. Rosario is there. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 23, Lucas.
So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th, and that'll bring up the left-handed power threat, Lucas Duda. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Brian Dozier, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Dozier playing here in his age 31 season. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Digging in, Neil Walker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So it's back to the top of the order now. Pulling up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Kipnis. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. One and one the count now. Here's the 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. Line drive to left. Rosario will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
I got 3-1.
Andrew Benintendi would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And, Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Buxton. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Not your normal put-away pitch. A two-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
1 ball.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Striding in once again, Aaron Altair. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Jason Castro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Next for Minnesota, the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Byron Buxton. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Rosario at second. Castro is over at first with 1 away. A dive, but it's off his glove. Kipnis, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hard hit at third. Ramirez is there. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Lance Lynn takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31.
Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Hayden Mateo.
Stepping into the box, Hayden Mateo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Ready on 1-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, all tied at 1-1. Up next for Minnesota, Jose Abreu. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Fans, it's time to upgrade someone from the cheap seats to the best seat in the house, courtesy of MLB The Show. All right, time to draw the name. And here we go. Our winner is Kurt Kellenberger. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Congratulations, Kurt. You and your family can move down to 4 seats behind home plate. Again, courtesy of MLB The Show. MLB at Bat is the #1 source for live baseball everywhere you go. Available for your phone or tablet, MLB at Bat provides live audio, pitch tracking, stats, news, highlights, and more. Visit MLB.com for details. Fans, since 1980, Make-A-Wish has granted life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. Children who have wishes granted build the emotional and physical strength needed to fight their medical condition. To help and support our cause, please visit us online at wish.org. Nothing is impossible when we all stand together. That's why MLB has teamed up with Stand Up to Cancer to make the impossible possible by funding innovative research with the goal of turning every cancer patient into a long-term survivor. Stand up with MLB at standuptocancer.org, because when we all stand together, cancer doesn't stand a chance.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground, but foul. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Dozier. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
2-0.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again,
Now
D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Dozier stands at first with 1 out. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Neil.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Driven nicely into the gap. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Adrian Earnhardt is out from the bullpen now, as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 34, Adrian Earnhardt.
In now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of it.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Tito, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, Aaron Altair, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Mateo has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Standing in, Jason Castro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Misses, ball 2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Indians 1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Standing in, Francisco Mejia, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Jose Ramirez.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jose Ramirez. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball well outside.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So striding in, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Rolled slowly to first. Played on the backhand. On to first, and the Tribe are held in check as the inning is over. 3 left for the Indians. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's Byron Buxton now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. Stepping in, Jose Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Hit in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Trevor Hilden been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Trevor.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-1 home. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. He's around first, heading for two. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by two, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Into the box, Hayden Mateo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll put the tag on him for the out, but he'll at least get an RBI out of it.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Lucas Duda. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Digging in, Francisco Mejia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch on the way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Count now a ball and a strike. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Count is 2-1.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. The 2-2 hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Twins are in front, 3-2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Dozier. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The Tribe are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance, only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Thomas Bong takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Thomas Bong.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. In now, Miguel Sano, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. From the stretch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Dozier on at first, nobody out. This is in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now the designated hitter, Neil Walker.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Runner, yes.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. It sails a bit, and he will get into second base as the tying run.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The count now at 2-1. From the stretch. Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a fastball. Oh, strike three called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Took something off there, but it misses ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Full count now, 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Aaron Altair. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
1-1 to Aaron Altair. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The count now at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's throwing a bunch of pitches, and this AD.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twin strand a pair, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Addison Reed comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 43.
Jason Kipnis will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's wide. 2-0. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Orlando Merced.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Merced leads off first with 1 away. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. He's running. Pitches high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written the K next to his name in this one.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Popped him up. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Twins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Lance Lynn claims the win out of the pen, his first. Addison Reed records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.